Good morning, everybody. Hi. Who've we got? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Australia. Hi, Tish. Hi, Catherine. Um, Lamb doffed his bathing cap to you, Catherine. Is Lamb a furry friend, Tish? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Cynthia. It's snowy where you are. And hi. Great to see you all. All right, look, it's wild and windy here this morning. We're back home, we're back in Australia, and we are at the beach. But I was hoping to bring you maybe a sunrise or, you know, beautiful blue sky, summery morning. But we've got wild and woolly, but we're going to persevere. So let's see where we are. Where are we Wednesday? And of course, for those of you who are still trying to get your head around the change of time zone, it's Wednesday here in Sydney. It's 6 a.m. on Wednesday. What date is it today? The 8th. I think it's the 8th. Yeah, it's Richard's birthday tomorrow, so it's the 8th. Woohoo! You just heard Richard. I'm just turning the camera around. Where are we? I swear I'm going to get off StreamYard as soon as I can get this channel. As soon as I can get this channel onto Prism, I will get off StreamYard because I hate the switching between front and back camera. All right, so it wouldn't be a Lin tour if I couldn't find some street art somewhere. I don't know what these are exactly, other than maybe just art. Richard suggested they might be bike racks, but they all look like surfboards. So there we go. This is welcome to Dee Why Beach, and typically when you go to anywhere where tourists kind of hang out, you'll see one of those signposts with distances to different parts of the world, so you can see how far you are from London, New York, Paris, what have you. What we have here is the local council have put this decorative item above the water drain so we can see that we are 16,322 kilometres from Rome. And we can also see that it's only a mere 1,169 kilometres to Adelaide. How cute is that? It's definitely different. It's definitely different to the typical signpost. What else would you like to see? Alaska. Here we go. Here's Alaska. Alaska is 11,814 kilometres. And New York, here we go. We are a long way from New York, and we have the artist's name here, Stu, 15,973 kilometres from everybody in New York. Hi, Natalie. Great to see you. And everyone's saying happy birthday, Richard.
Oh, thank you.
Mexico City is mentioned. So we've got some unusual places, not your typical London, Paris, or New York's got to mention. South Pole. Here we go. We're closer to the South Pole than we are to New York. There's no surprise there. 6,252 kilometres from the South Pole in Dee Why. So here we are. We're at a place called Dee Why. I have brought you here once, I think, before. It was a lovely morning that time. But here we are. This is where we are today. I'm going to take my shoes off because the new shoes I bought to replace the thongs, I'll show them to you, they're hurting my feet. But yeah, I'm getting rubs on different parts of my feet to what the thongs were doing. So now I've got two parts of my feet that are getting rubs. Rich is going to take those back to the car. And we picked up our little red car that you were all familiar with yesterday. It's just sitting over there in the car park. You probably can't see it. It's a little just behind the playground. Oh, look, we've got another one. This one's got, this is cool. This one's got sharks and stingrays, I think. Is that what they are? Let's see if we can figure out what this is. It looks like there could be water critters of some sort. It's a really nice way to dress up the stormwater drain, isn't it? I like it. There we go. And that's just looking back towards, we've got your apartments, we've got restaurants and cafes along this strip here, and then down to the wild and woolly beach. Does anyone have these community ping pong tables, table tennis tables? Hi, Joanne. Great to see you. We have these in various places scattered around Sydney, these sort of community table tennis tables. Bring your own bats and balls and off you go. And so, Cynthia, I'm already barefoot. Looks like someone's setting up here for like a community exercise class. We've got yoga mats set up here on the grass. We've got women in a group coming down. Oh, look, here we go. They're ready to join the exercise class. Maybe they've been for a little run first. Hi, Alicia. Great to see you. Where is Lynn? Lynn is on Dee Why Beach, Alicia, in the northern beaches of Sydney. We arrived back in Australia 3 days ago on the 5th. It's the 8th. It's the 8th already here in Australia. And we arrived back in Australia on the evening of the 5th. And this is my turf. Although I frequented a beach, probably about 4 beaches further north of here. A place called North Narrabeen was where you could usually find me. This is Dee Why Beach. Now, I have also taken you out to that headland over there called Long Reef. I'm missing some of the comments. Sorry, guys. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves because I'm just feeling right at home at the moment. Just reacquainting myself with this gorgeous beach, even though it is wild and woolly and the sand's covered in seaweed. It is still a beautiful, beautiful beach. We'll get down onto that water soon, but I'm going to take you around to the pool first. And the water's beautiful, it is. And listen to the sound of it. There's one brave person out there. Is there a surfer? I can't see him. Where is he? Way over there. Okay, there's the surfer over there. Way over there. You won't be able to see him. He's too far away. But that headland over there, I have taken you to a number of times. We've walked around Long Reef Headland. Yeah, thanks, Natalie. I think I missed a question. Wait a second. Tina. Yeah, hi, Tina. Richard's birthday tomorrow. No, it's the 9th. And my dad. My dad and Richard, it's their birthday tomorrow. All right, let's head over this way first. We're going to walk out towards the pool first. Of course, Sydney, one of its unique features is the beautiful, amazing ocean pools. Unique. We have more than 30 ocean pools in Sydney, and you'll find them on headlands. But before we get there, I'm just going to show you these interesting, do you call them tiles? I guess you do. This one's a Chinese dragon. Hi, Laurie, great to see you. Yeah, that's right, Natalie. January 9th, which is tomorrow for us. This one celebrates the SLSC, which is the Surf Life Saving Club. You can see the flags, for swim between the flags, and you can see the cap. That's the cap that the lifesavers wear from this particular surf club. And then we have the black swan. Gorgeous black swan. They would be found in the little lagoon, which is just along the beach from here. I'm not quite sure what this one is. Oh, I think there's a South Sea Islander community, Tonga, in Dee. This is Dee Why, Tina. We're in Dee Why, which is a suburb on the northern beaches of Sydney. So we're about 15 kilometres north of the city. Here we go, a sand castle. Sorry, I missed when your birthday is, Tina. When's your birthday? Is it the 8th? The flannel flower. Any of you that's been with me touring for the last 2 years knows the flannel flower. I've shown you many in the Blue Mountains, but this is also the symbol for Dee Why or Warringah Council. Is that why you left on January 10th? Yes, it is, Laurie. We waited until we'd celebrated Richard's and Dad's birthday together before leaving for a year. There we go. Oh, you're the same as Richard. So Tina is the same day as you, Richard. And Festa Sulmari. So we have a festival of the sea. Sulmari is Italian, isn't it? That it's a fiesta of the sea. Laurie says you wanted to travel with a hangover. Here's with some Aboriginal artwork. So we've got the shark, the whale, Indigenous man, various hunting tools, boomerangs, water gathering equipment. It's the not the woomera. What's the name of that? I can't think of the name of it. It's not escapes me right now. And then the stingray there. Um, DY Ice Picks. I guess that's a winter swimming club would be my guess. Yeah, Bondi has the iceberg, so these guys are called the Ice Picks. And then this one is for the ladies amateur swimming club. I love all these. And DYRSL Swimming Club. So all the insignias for groups and clubs of the local area. Okay, that's the way to do it, isn't it? And Tina asks, so where are you going this year? Tina, I think the collective decision from the two of us is that this year, this fella's going to start fishing. This year we're going to stay fairly close to home. This year we're going to put our feet up a little bit, slow down a little bit. We'll show you definitely Newcastle and the local area around Newcastle and the Hunter Coast. Maybe the Hunter Valley. We'll get up to the wine country around there. Spend a bit of time around there. But we have some serious issues going on in our families at the moment, so we kind of need to be close to home this year and deal with family issues this year. Icebergs and ice picks. Big talk for places that the water rarely goes under 65.
Yeah, we're soft.
Yeah, Richard accepts we're soft, Laurie. Listen to the sea for a moment. Let's stop. Let me shut up for a second. It's very windy this morning. I'm gripping the microphone with the muffle around it. So, yeah, I don't know. We're not going to stand around and wait to see if he gets anything. That could be hours. Oh. What? Oh, Laurie thought you said be soft. No, he said we're soft. No, we would never say that. We would never say that to you. Gregory says, is DY a traditional language name? Do you know, there's lots of conjecture about how the name DY came about. One theory is it alludes to the shape of the lagoon and the way it feeds out into the ocean, because there's a small lagoon, which you won't be able to see, but about halfway along this stretch of beach, behind the vegetation, there's a small lagoon that people don't have access to. It's fenced off. It's a nature reserve. People have suggested that the shape of the lagoon and the way that the water feeds out to the sea was how the letters DY came about. I have no idea. I've tried finding out a definitive answer on how the name came about. Let's see if I can find that out for you. And Richard might even Google it. I think that did come up while you were looking for. We were trying to figure out. In fact, that's what I haven't done. Guys, I'm going to turn the camera around again and do what I should have done right at the very beginning. Hold on a second. Okay, this is going to take a moment because it's cumbersome, but hang on. Okay, camera, front camera. There we go. Something I have not done in more than a year is acknowledgement of country, something I always did on all my Australian tours. So before we properly begin, before I really get into it, we were only 15 minutes into it, but there you go, better late than ever. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, the Durug and Goringai people, and pay respect to their elders, past, present, and emerging. All right, so let's get back. And Richard's just looked up the why. Hang on, let me just turn the camera around and finish this off. Camera, back camera again. And Richard will read to you.
Okay, so one of the most commonly asked questions about Dee Why is how did it get its name? The answer is that no one really knows. Many theories abound, some more plausible than others, including Dee Why representing the shape of the lagoon, or Chi Wai being the sound made by the small water bird living in the wetlands. Surveyor James Meehan recorded the first written reference to the name Dee Why in his field book in September 1815, when he noted his location as Dee Why Beach, D and Y, the letters D, Y. As noted by Meehan, may possibly have come from the Aboriginal name for the area. In fact, he was standing at Freshwater Beach at the time he jotted Dee Why in his field book, not at present day D-E-E-Y-W-H-Y Beach.
There you go. There you go. So my theory is one of them. the one that I mentioned is one of those theories. We'll probably come back to this spot here for a coffee when we're finished. And Gregory says they were waiting long enough for acknowledgement. I'm sure they'll give you 15 minutes grace. Thank you, Gregory. All right. So along here as well, there used to be a whole bunch of photo placards, but I can only see one. So let's wait till we get there before I show it to you. Let's continue looking at the beautiful. I love the sound of the sea. I really do. It's so cathartic. It's so therapeutic, soothing, calming. Hi, Lethargy. Hi, Claire. What? Yeah, I showed you the coffee shop. Didn't you hear me? He wasn't paying attention. And of course, we're going to see waves crashing against the rocks up here as well when we get there. Still no, well, there was that one brave swimmer. Of course, the beach isn't patrolled at the moment. I think the beach patrol starts at 9 a.m. So prior to 9 a.m., you are taking your own chances. Oh, here, I was going to show that, and then I'll walk straight past it. So here's a historic photo of what Dee Why looked like in. Does it have a date on it? No, there's no date on it. We're not home, as in where we will be living, but we are back in the country, Claire. Laurie, yes, the temperature went down beautifully. Did go down. See these historic old shops here. That's the Strand, which is the name of the street that we're on. Of course, Strand means beach in German. Yeah. I think, yeah, German. Strand. So here's a historic photo of what the beach looked like back whenever this photo was taken. It's impossible to tell from the way people are dressed even. I'm not sure. Might have been, let me have a look. That bloke's wearing a blazer. 1920s maybe? Yeah, could be. There's a tin shack there. That's the ladies' change room. And that says ladies, look.
Yeah.
Oh, the bottom, the lower one where you can look down on them. That's the men's change room. And that would be, the surf club is over there, just beyond the pine trees. All right, so this is the change room and swimming club. And Lethargy asked, Laurie asked if the temperature go down. Yeah, it was 37 on the day that we arrived, or the day following the evening we arrived. And then it dropped to 22 the following day. Look down here. Look how beautiful and clear this water is. And yeah, we spent the first 2 nights, Claire, at Richard's brother's place. Our son lives over that way, so we caught up with him. And our other son lives in one of the inner city suburbs, so we caught up with him for lunch yesterday. And then we spent last night at my parents' place. So today we head up to Newcastle. And the girls, we caught up with the girls, Lauren and Natalie, yesterday afternoon, last night for dinner. We had a late Christmas dinner at Mum's and Dad's place. Mum might be on this tour. She's not very comfortable using YouTube through her phone, but Mum, if you're here, good morning from Dee Why Beach. Of course, Mum and Dad only just live up the road from here, but they don't get down to the beach very often. So this is the kids' pool, the toddlers' pool. Oh, look, we've got a surfer out there. Yeah, he's bailed. He's done. All right, so we have one brave surfer surfing off the point. And we have probably about half a dozen swimmers in the pool doing laps. How's the wind noise? I'm gripping this muffle over the microphone to try and make sure that it's kept to a minimum. It's blowing an absolute gale. There's the surfer. He's paddling back out again, ready to go again. I know he's probably just a dot in the distance for you guys. And I wish I could zoom. He's going to go under this wave or over it. Yeah, there we go. And Cynthia, I can assure you my feet are getting wet. It's really choppy sea out there, isn't it? Really wild. Oh yeah. Which is just pointing out that there's a flock of seagulls just out there. So there must be a school of fish close to the surface for them to be behaving like that. Alright, so this is the pool. It's marked with lanes, so it is used for competitive swimming. It's used for some carnivals. And of course, as I said, we have the swimming club building that we walked past. Woo, it's windy. Are you still hearing me okay? We might get wet feet here. Gregory says, thanks Richard for getting us the information. After circumnavigating the world, he still won't stop following it, but at least he does sometimes make himself useful. Yes. He said thank you. Look how wild the sea is here. Oh, we might get wet feet. No, not quite. Surfer just took off again. We missed him. So this would be rather a cool spot to sit on less wild days. Look at this. With the waves breaking over the edge, but not so wild seas and less wind, that would be a lovely spot to sit on a hot day, wouldn't it? Alright, walk around the edge of the pool. I'm not going to go up into the rock shelf. I'm barefoot, so this is going to hurt my feet going around this end. Last time I was here, I took you around a little bit further around the pools over there, but it's just a little bit too windy for that today. I'll even get my feet wet again. Gregory says you could get lost at sea at the very last stage of your journey. Okay. Look at the beautiful colours in the sandstone here. Next time we come to Dee Why, I'll take you up. We'll take you up to along the path. This is a coastal walk that actually goes around to Freshwater Beach that Richard mentioned in that diary account in the naming of Dee Why. All right, let's go and walk along the beach. We prepared for the possibility of rain, so we've got the umbrella with us. It's a very dark sky out there, but it is holding off, so happy about that. Here we go, everybody. Are we prepared to get our feet wet? I'm actually not going to go very far. I'm just going to get them wet. Just to show you that I can. The water is so warm. It is really warm. I'm standing here and I don't know, I guess it must be, it's got to be at least 20 degrees. All right, here we go. Proof that I did it. There we go. Wet feet, but we're going down to the beach. And I can't roll these pants up because they've got tight, they're not cuffs, the hem at the bottom of the leg. I can't get them up past my calves. There's a shower just to wash down. These are the sorts of things that we take for granted on Sydney beaches, but every beach has a shower, and you can wash your feet after you've had your swim. So, yep, we take that for granted, but I sometimes see social media posts where people from other parts of the world are surprised that you can come down to the beach, swim for free in the pool, have a free shower, and it's just all here for us. Something we're used to, something we take for granted. What we tend to get in Australia is king tides at this time of year. So there's actually not very much beach here right now. The tide is very high and a lot of the sand has been washed away. So we will get big seas, king tides. And there's a beach just, Collaroy is the next one round from this headland. Normally has it's the smallest surf. People go there if they don't want big waves, but they still want to swim in the sea. But during the times of king tides, the entire stretch of beach between Long Reef Headland and North Narrabeen Headland is about 4 kilometres. The sand can be totally washed out to sea. So there's a big controversy right now because people have properties that go right down to the beach, privately owned land, get all up in arms about... Sorry? Eagles. Oh, wait.
They just landed in the tree. There's two of them because there's a lot of fish.
Yeah, I saw
Here's one going now.
That's an eagle, apparently. Thank you for that. So that would be a white-bellied sea eagle, I guess.
There's different ones.
Is there?
Yeah, we'll see if it comes closer. You can see from the wings. Gorgeous.
He's going up to the top of that tree. Wow, that's a bit of a treat.
Yeah, because there's
Thank
so
you for that.
many
Fish out there.
Yeah.
We saw all the seagulls out
Yeah.
there above
We
the
had
sea.
the new moon on
And that explains why the
31st.
tides are so high. Yeah.
There they are. So we're just waiting for the dolphins to come.
You're expecting dolphins in here?
Oh, they're here all the time, but
They're here all the
because
time.
it's a little bit rough, it's hard to see because they're so much faster. But wherever the fish are, wherever the birds are, the fish are, and the bigger fish
I've
are.
lived here my entire life. There's the
There's that lovely
eagle.
Yeah, very low. There must be something you can see here.
He's probably a little bit too far for you guys to see. So I can see it's as a dot on the screen. So this lady's telling me that there's dolphins in this beach bay, all the time, and I've never seen them.
Really? They're here every day.
No, but I
very
left the
fast.
northern beaches living permanently probably 20 years ago, yeah.
Well, I've been here 35 years now, so yeah. They either scoot across from Longreef, but usually they stop, you know where the beacon is, the old beacon?
Right, yeah.
It must be deep water there because a lot of times you see the splashes there, but they rarely come here because it's shallow, but then they go where the birds are now and out past the rocks.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that.
And then obviously in winter we get the whales.
Yeah, I've got to come back to see that. Thank you for that. Thank you so
Enjoy.
much. Yeah. All right. I'm going to keep going. Thank you. Good morning. Yeah, there was a dot on the screen, Sarah, and that was an eagle. So I'm sorry I can't zoom on this. And also trying to chase a bird around the sky is a bit challenging as well. Well, that was cool. Yeah. And dolphins are here all the time, she says.
Maybe pushing fish up.
Yeah, to closer to the surface, yeah. All right, we've got another intrepid swimmer. So let's go down onto the beach and we'll take a little walk just along the beach. And I will get my feet wet again, Cynthia, just for you and for everybody else. Yeah, as I said, I've lived in this area since I was a teenager and never seen dolphins off the coast. I know that other people see them, but oh, there's that bird again. Again, it's just a dot. It's just there. There it is. So it's an eagle. Cool. Right, how do we get down to the beach? I'm looking for the ramp. I'm going to avoid the steps. There's some seagulls down here on the beach. Beautiful morning for anyone who's curious. I think the temperature is around about 21 degrees. And we're just going to look it up. Oh, no, it's 19. 19 degrees it is right now. According to the weather app, it feels like 15, but I disagree. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's very comfortable. And these ramps are something that we never had when I was here back in the day. Accessibility is far more on the radar, far more common and prevalent than it used to be, which is excellent. All right, down to the water's edge. I don't think there's going to be very much beach combing, it's just all seaweed. But you can see how far, I mean, this is the bottom of the ramp and all the sand has been washed up onto the ramp. So there's been some pretty active sea and wave action. Someone's made a very big pool here, I'd say yesterday. That almost needs a pool fence, that one. It's huge. Hello, seagulls. Right, let's get our feet wet. Legs rolled up. We're going in. And the water temperature it's bath water. Now the thing is, I can't hold my pants up and hold the muffle on the microphone at the same time, so my pants are going to get wet. Sarah says you have to cater for everybody now, which is good. Cynthia says, hi seagulls. We'll chase one. So my pants are now wet, below the knee. Richard's a chicken, he stayed sitting up there on the steps. It's just you and me, guys. Okay, let's stop and listen to the sea again. So, welcome back to Sydney's northern beaches, everyone. Welcome back. It's a nice reflection on the wet sand once the wave pulls back out again. Joanne says it's great to be back. It really is, Joanne. And I want you here in person. Some of these places it's easy to discover for yourself, but there's some amazing hidden places that I will help you find. All right, not going to make this a really long one. I think I'll just walk a little further along and then I'll head back and we'll finish up. I love the colour of the sky actually right now. It's dark and grey and brooding. Almost threatening storm, but not quite. Look at that. There's a real mood in that sky, isn't it? It is, Tish. It really is beautiful. Different definition of what we would have once called a beautiful day, you know, where every day has to be sunny and blue skies. I see things differently now. I love the different moods. Love the different moods and the way that places take on different personalities, different conditions. My pants are definitely wet. All right, how about we head back for coffee? What do you think? What do you say? Should we do it? Let's go. Oh, the wind is up. Oh. There's two people running into the water over there. Just dived under the wave. arrived. I said, "You're going to go in?" He said, "Nah." I reckon he should have. Hi, Mary Lou. Well, this one's a big one. It definitely got my pants now. There he is. Look. Chicken. You should have gone in. You should have gone for a swim. He's a little sitting seagull. He's waiting to see how close I get. Should I get up? 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 I'm stalking you, seagull. Oh. Oh. There he goes. There we go. There's those two people in the water. And where's the ramp? Oh, there's the ramp. We'll go up the ramp and we'll head to the cafe. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mary Lou. I had one of those coughs. I had a cough hung around for around 3 weeks, and it was painful to cough. I think some of you might remember I actually did a tour and I was coughing. I think I did an at-home tour. Yeah, Ask Me Anything. I didn't Ask Me Anything tour. I was sitting at home and I coughed the entire time. I probably shouldn't have done the tour, but yeah, so I sympathise. Oh, we've got a lot of seagulls here now. Look at this. Our gulls are quite small. When we were in Ireland, I noticed that the gulls there are much, much bigger than this. And when we were walking around Trinity College, my friend who is married to a woman who's from the Gaeltacht, where they speak traditional Irish as a first language. He was explaining that the gulls over there, he actually showed us, they stamp their feet on the wet ground. These little gulls, they like doing a little war dance over there. And what it does is it brings the worms to the surface. So they do this little dance. It creates this sort of vibration in the wet grass, and these worms come up, and then the seagulls opportunistically gobble them up. It's the kind of cough that shakes your body and feels like everything is going to fall out. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. Sorry you're going through that. It's not fun. Okay, here we are back at these tiles. Did anyone miss this? I think Mary Lou might have missed this. I'll just quickly run across them. So we're just going to scoot along these tiles quickly. We're heading to the cafe. So these tiles, Mary Lou, they represent all the local clubs. What am I looking at? Is that an artwork? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. It's kind of one of those ones that you have to stumble across it. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to head up here and order a coffee. Just get out of people's way who are walking. All right, so one last look across the beach. Here's a girl's going to go in on her bodyboard. Or is it a girl? No, it's a guy. Sorry. Yeah, this one's got a helmet. Yeah. So, prepared for misadventure. Yeah, there's not much beach here, mate. All right. I wonder how much a coffee costs in Sydney these days. I think it was $5 when we left Australia. So in a year, I wonder how the prices have gone. I'm expecting to pay more than that. I reckon it's going to be. I reckon 6. Should we have a bet on how much the coffee's going to be? We could share one. It's a cute little pup. And Natalie says, have a great Wednesday, Richard and Lynn. Thanks again. Yeah, thanks, Natalie. And Laurie says, how far is it from here to your new abode? I only drove up that way once. It's going to take us about 2 hours to get up to Newcastle from here. We have to kind of make our way across country to the start of the freeway, first of all. You don't want to have coffee here? It's full. Okay, all right, we've changed our mind on the venue. So I'll finish off here. Thanks everyone, you're very welcome. Thanks, Cynthia. Let's go over here to finish up then. Find a spot that's a little bit protected if I can. I'm not sure how successful I'll be. Let's head over here. Tish says, thanks Lynn, so relaxing. Happiest of birthdays to Richard. And Laurie says, all I remember are all the traffic circle. Roundabouts? Oh, it looks like someone's getting ready for a party. This person's got all sorts of balloons. They've got a little trolley with stuff in it. They're getting ready for a party. The exercise class is in full swing now. People doing sit-ups, people doing lunges. Look at them go. People jumping up steps. All right. Okay. I think this is far enough. Let's turn the camera around and finish up here. I'll just lean you against the wall. Turn this camera around. You gonna say bye?
Oh, goodbye.
All right. Thanks, everyone. I have nothing else scheduled because we just don't know what's happening at the moment. We have furniture to buy. We have to buy a fridge. We have to get an antenna on our roof. We have to... Gosh, what else do we need to do? We need to buy a bed. We've got a camp bed of some sort there at the moment. So we have no idea what we're going to get until we get there. So we're going to be busy. And we also have to come back down to Sydney on Saturday for a big family get-together because my brother's here from America. The one that I stayed with over Christmas, but it's the whole family getting together on Saturday. So we have to come back down to Sydney again on Saturday, another 2-hour trip down and another 2-hour trip back. So we're going to be very, very, very busy. I will try and schedule something for as soon as possible. I need to sort of have a think about what that might look like. And I'm hoping for early next week. So stay tuned and I'll let you know as soon as I've got something ready to go. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.